everyone, and welcome to the Climate Show. Thank you. Where we talk about climate, and more climate. Today, we're going to be talking about India and their climate change with a special guest today, Richie Hoagie. Let's go, everybody.
Told you, bro. It's a pleasure to be on the show. Good to see you.
Man, anytime. All right, Richie, could you tell us a little bit more about India's current position on international climate change agreements, please?
Well, bro, that's a great question because India is part of so many different global climate change agreements. To start, they ratified the Paris Agreement and are still a member today. They're also part of the Kyoto Protocol, and they have been since the start for a while now. It's a really big climate change agreement. India also wrote last year to the UN's Climate Secretary, agreeing to be listed as one of the parties part of the Cohegan Accord, which is another climate change agreement globally. And their leader, Narendra Modi, has committed that by 2030, at least 40% of the country's electricity will be generated from non-fossil fuel resources. And that's something that they agreed with the UN, that they're hoping to get other countries to agree to as well. So that's kind of something they're starting. And they're taking initiative in these climate change agreements, which is really good.
That's amazing.
Guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Welcome back to the Climate Show. We have a new guest here. Welcome him, everybody. Skylar Lev. Welcome. Nice one.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
Real quick, I would just like to ask, what is India's current greenhouse gases emissions, and can you relate it to the world, please?
I'd like to start off by saying how the unit used to determine the greenhouse gas emissions is called the megaton carbon dioxide equivalent. And so now knowing that, India's current total greenhouse gas emissions, excluding land use as of 2012, consist of about 3,013 megaton carbon dioxide equivalent. And India's current total greenhouse gas emissions. Now, India's current total greenhouse gas emissions, including land use, as of 2012, consist of about 2,887 megaton carbon dioxide equivalent. And we can really see that what they're doing with their deforestation is reducing their greenhouse gas emissions. And so now, relating it to the world, India represents about 6.56% of the world's total greenhouse gas emissions. Wow. But it's a pleasure being on the show. And
appreciate your time. Thank you, everybody. Round of applause. Welcome back to the Climate Show. Yes, it's not over yet. We have another guest. Yes, three times, baby. Another guest. Welcome to the show, Emmett. Yep.
Thank you, everybody.
Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
All right, Emmett. So, can you explain to me what are the current problems of climate change that we know of right now that's going on in India, please?
All right, so the other thing we've been seeing is glaciers have started to retreat faster than they usually have. And the next big thing is sea level rise. For the southern latitude of India, they're actually below sea level. And so it started to affect large populations when it comes to large flooding. And a big thing is agriculture in India, and one of the biggest crops is wheat. And they've seen 6% lower rice yields due to high temperatures and no rain. Wheat yields peaked in 2001, and they haven't been able to go higher than what they've been able to produce since then. Wow. And India's two main resources of energy is hydro and thermal. Both rely on water, and since this high temperature and consistent rainfalls, we've started to lose the thermal energy, and it's starting to become harder to get energy as well compared to what it's been in the past. Mm-hmm. India's already facing water security, and with growing populations, it's not helping it as well. You know, they've started to see other diseases such as malaria and vector-borne diseases, which is just a terrible problem, and hopefully in the future we can fix that.
So now that we know about what is going on in India. Can you tell us more about what could happen now?
Yeah, so what could happen is that there's going to be more frequent hot spells, 4 degrees Celsius warmer temperatures in the southern part of India, which is going to have a large impact on agriculture. Unpredictable monsoons could lead to major droughts or major flooding. Dry years are supposed to happen in the north coast and the southeast coastal region. They're supposed to get more rain and hotter temperatures than usual. Crop yields are actually supposed to drop significantly. Falling water tables, which is going to affect the energy sources that we talked about. And those are the main things that what it could happen in our future for India.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is my segment, my own segment, thank you, of the show where I did my own research about current actions and policies from the country of India that are designed to mitigate and or adapt to climate change. All right, policies contributing to climate mitigation are India actually in June of 2008 released India's first national action plan on climate change, which identified 8 national missions running through 2017, which is a 5-year plan from 2012 to 2017. In May of 2014, the Prime Minister also renamed the Environment Ministry and renamed it to the Ministry of Environment. Followed by that, the newly reconstituted Prime Minister's Council on Climate Change launched new initiatives on wind energy, coastal zone management, health, and waste-to-energy. Lastly, India's National Mission for Enhanced Energy Efficiency implements the Perform, Achieve, and Trade, aka PAT, mechanism covering the country's largest industrial and power generation facilities. Alright, so Skylar, can you please explain any planned actions or policies from the country of India that are designed to mitigate and or adapt to climate change, please?
Yeah, so there's several plans of action that are going to be occurring in the next couple of years, but right now we have the National Action Plan on Climate Change, the NAPCC, which helps India adapt to climate change, and it was first created on June 30th, 2008, and then almost 1 year after it was announced, we started seeing a good amount of changes, but it runs through 2017, and so one example of this is the NAPCC recommends mandating specific energy consumption decreases in large energy consuming industries. So this is going to help try to decrease the amount of energy that is being used, and with a system for companies to trade energy saving certificates for something in return, so it gives them a little initiative to decrease their energy consumption. So now, you know how the NAPC also aims at promoting energy efficiency. So what they're doing right now is strengthening the enforcement of automotive fuel economy standards and using price measures to encourage the purchase of efficient vehicles and initiatives for the use of public transportation. The NAPCC aims to support climate change and adaptation in agriculture through the development of climate-resistant crops, expansion of weather insurance mechanisms, and agriculture practices.
Fantastic. All right, so Richie, can you please give me an assessment on whether or not you feel your country of India is doing a great enough job to mitigate or adapt to the climate change going on right now?
Jabril, overall, I think that they're doing a phenomenal job. They're part of many global climate change treaties, as I had spoken about before. They've also set many goals to reduce emissions by certain time periods, and certainly they're seeing the effects of it, similar to many of the things Emmett was talking about. And if they want to get rid of those negative effects of their poor emissions, they're going to have to fix the things that they're doing wrong, which they're certainly doing because of the treaties and because of the goals they set. So I see good things for India in the future as far as climate change goes.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's February, all right, we good? Ready? All right, so next time on the Climate Show, even though it's February right now, I'm thinking about summer. I'm ready for summer. You know what I'm saying? All the sundresses, the bikinis, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready. So we're going to be talking about summer weather, baby. The weather, baby. Holla at me. Let's go.